Hey guys, so I'm just gonna go briefly, I guess, give my reactions to some dramas that I'm watching right now. Um, I might do this every couple weeks or every month or so, depending on how much I'm actually going to be able to watch and what I'm watching, and it will change. This month I'm mostly sticking to K-dramas because there's a lot of new ones out that I'm interested in, and one J-drama. But I do also watch occasionally dramas from Taiwan, Hong Kong, mainland China, and Thailand. But I kind of stick to those countries mostly for my dramas. So, the first drama that I'm watching, and it just started airing, is Pinocchio. It's the new drama with Lee Jong-suk and Park Jin-hye. And I don't want to go too into the plot because I feel like it'll spoil some of the things that are happening. But so far, just 2 episodes in, they're still in high school, so we haven't actually got to the main storyline yet. But it's called Pinocchio because of Pinocchio syndrome, which is this made-up syndrome for this drama. Park Shin-hye's character, Che In-ha, suffers from this. And all it means is that when you're lying, you hiccup. So, basically, people can discern when you're lying or not. And Lee Jong-suk plays Che Dal-po, who is her uncle, although they're the same age. And it's because Che Dal-po, without, like I said, going into too much, just kind of goes through a series of tragic events, and he is rescued by In-ha's grandfather, who adopts him. So he becomes In-ha's father's brother and her uncle, even though they're the same age. And they're growing up in these first 2 episodes. It kind of goes over the backstory and kind of their relationship with each other. So far, just 2 episodes in, I already cried in like the first episode, 35 minutes into it. It was really sad. But I cry pretty easily in dramas, so that's not a big thing. I don't cry in real life, but dramas, oh my goodness. And I really like Park Shin-hye's character in this. I do like her, but normally she plays a similar character in all the dramas she's in, and I've seen pretty much most of the dramas she's been in. But I really like her character in this. She's not the normal timid character she plays. She's very aggressive and speaks up for herself and things like that. So if her character stays consistent, this might be my favorite Park Shin-hye drama, because I've just never seen her act that way before. So that's interesting. Lee Jong-suk, I love. He was in I Hear Your Voice, which is one of my favorite dramas ever. So good. And there have been people that have compared this drama to I Hear Your Voice. I can see that a little bit because there's a few little similarities, like Lee Jong-suk's character, Dal-po, is kind of hiding a secret, and he kind of is acting a certain way so people don't really know. He kind of acts stupid so people don't really know he's smart. So those 2 things are similar, and the villain in I Hear Your Voice makes a cameo appearance. But other than that, they're not like super similar, so I wouldn't say that. They have some similarities. But yeah, I like it so far. It's funny, and I think Jong-suk and Park Shin-hye have chemistry, which is, really important. So yeah, I like it so far. And it's 20 episodes, and 2 have aired so far. The next one is a remake of a J-drama that was, of course, like most J-dramas, based on a manga. Nodami Cantabile, and this is Tomorrow's Cantabile. And I have seen the J-drama, and I love the J-drama. It's one of my favorite ones. So I can't help but to compare it somewhat, but this one follows a similar storyline. And it's I've just started watching this one. I'm up to episode 4, but I know it's 16 episodes and I know 10 have aired so far, so I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna catch up. It just started. Ju-won, who was famous for Bridal Mask, he's playing Cha Yu-jin, who is a music student. It's like a music college university. He's majoring in piano, but he really wants to be a conductor. Not many people like him because although he's good looking and he's like the best student, he's kind of a jerk. And then you have Sol Na-il, who is the Nodami character. And she's pretty like the exact opposite of Yujin. She approaches life and music very differently than him. She's a very free spirit, and she doesn't even look at like sheet music. She, can listen by ear and memorize things. And she just is a totally eccentric and quirky character, not like him at all. And they have to do a duet together, a piano duet. And she instantly falls in love with him, and she tells him this, and the whole time it's never this whole thing like you have in a lot of dramas where, oh, does this, they're trying not to admit their feelings. She's flat off she's like, I'm in love with you, and she's like always trying to hug him, and it's hilarious. And so a lot of the comedy comes from Nail, her eccentricities. But comparing it, which I'm not going to the entire time because Japanese and Korean dramas are not the same. They each have their, their little, pros and cons. They're different, just like they're different from Chinese dramas and whatnot. But I find that the J-drama was more slapstick comedy and more comedic in a way that it's more physical comedy. And it's kind of toned down, which I expected it to be, because you don't really see that type of comedy in Korean dramas that much. And Ju-won as Yujin is a good chiaki, but the Nail character, the Nodami character, she kind of borders on annoying me a little at times. Which I really like the Nodami character in the J-drama. She never got annoying to me, but I find the Nail character a little annoying at times. But she might can grow on me. I've just watched 4 episodes so far. But that's kind of, I like it, but out of all the dramas I'm currently watching, it's probably my least favorite. Just because, like I said, I've watched the J-drama and I liked that one a lot more. So I already had like pretty high expectations going into it, but it's okay. It's not a bad drama. It's decent. And it's 16 episodes, like I said. The next one, which is also a newer one, is called Birth of a Beauty. It's 20 episode drama, but I've only watched 4. 2 new ones just came out I gotta watch, but so 6 have aired so far. The simplest way I can describe this one is the Korean film 200 Pounds Beauty with combined with an element of revenge. So we start off with a woman, Sa Gulran, who is overweight, which that shouldn't make a difference, but it does for her because people laugh at her, mistreat her, and anytime she messes up, it's like a big thing because she, stands out for everybody. She's married, but she hasn't seen her husband in 7 years. She takes care of his family. And the whole family, except for the grandmother and the father, mistreat her, the sisters and the mother. Well, one day she finds out that her husband is cheating on her, and he has been in Korea the entire time, or most of the time. So some things occur. She's driving in the rain. She's upset. She goes off into, crashes into a body of water. She's able to get out of the car and escape, but everyone thinks she's dead. So she goes to Kim Ta-hee, who is he's associated with this extreme makeover show, and she begs him to change her. So she goes to this extreme plastic surgery change. She looks like a whole different person named Sarah, who is, you know, beautiful, different person, same personality, just different appearance. And Kim Tae-hee helps her to plan revenge on her husband, but he has his own motives that she doesn't know anything about. And it's very, like, the first few episodes are really funny, which I liked, but you can tell it's already kind of upping the ante with the drama already, because, like, she's finding out more things and I guess learning a little bit about herself while she's trying to get revenge on her husband, because she wants to hurt him, but then she still kind of loves him. So, and then her relationship with Tae-hee the whole time, because he slowly starts to like her. But so far I do like this one a lot because I like the actress. She was in another drama called Couple or Trouble from 2006, and I love that drama. She was great. So yeah, I like that one. The next one is Modern Farmer, and it stars Lee Hung-gi, who has been in some dramas. He hasn't done extensive work in dramas, but he's been in some because he's mostly a musician. But I really liked his drama earlier this year, Bride of the Century, so I was excited when he was doing another one. And this is very much a comedic drama. Probably, I watch so many dramas and they are, like, they have those comedic elements, but Modern Farmer is probably overall one of the funniest dramas I've ever seen. Like, I was like crying from laughing so hard. But the main story, which, like I said, I'm not going to go too into every drama because I'll probably do a review at some point when they're finished, is this group. It's a rock band called Excellent Souls, short, also known as XXO, which they get mixed up with EXO, which is kind of funny later on. These four guys, when we first see them, they're super popular. They're kind of on the brink of, like, major stardom, but then you flash forward some odd years into the future and they didn't make it to the big time. So all the four members are at different parts in their life. Lee Min-ki is the lead singer, and he's doing odd jobs and, like, trying to constantly run away from debt collectors. The other guys are just not in a place in their life where they're happy. So Min-ki's grandmother dies and leaves him her farm and all this land, and he decides to grow cabbages to make money, and he convinces his three other bandmates to move to this village with him, grow cabbages so they can get money to record an album. And when they move there, like, the whole village is filled with these, like, really quirky, eccentric characters, which is part of the fun of the drama, is all these different characters. And also he runs into Yoon-hee, who was his childhood sweetheart, and she's the village foreman. So a lot of the comedy comes from just these guys from the city who are not used to the country or, countryside. Like, they're scared of deer and insects and all these things, so that's pretty funny. And yeah, so far, like I said, it's really funny. Like, that's the best thing about it. The plot isn't, there is a plot, but it's not moving along as far as I would like it to, because it's more so focused on all these characters, which is fine, because all the characters, especially the other villagers, are really funny. But it's more so about the comedy and the characters. My only complaint, I've watched 8 episodes so far, and I think there's 20. The lead actress who plays Yoon-hee is 7 to 8 years older than Hung-gi. So he is, of course, like, kind of a baby face. He's 24, but he looks younger than 24. She just looks way older than him. She's supposed to be pretty close in age to him, like 3 years older, but she looks far older than him. So, and that's not always an issue because I do like new romances. But this one, I don't know. And just their chemistry, I don't feel they have a lot of chemistry. And their relationship it's not believable to me at this point. We still have 12 episodes to go, and I could still change my mind. They could do something. But right now, I'm not totally into their relationship. They don't really have one at this point. They're just friends, but I'm not really feeling it. So that's my only gripe about it. But I do like this drama. It's probably one of the funniest ones I've watched in a long time. Fated to Love You. This drama concluded earlier this fall. It's another remake. It's a remake of a 2008 Taiwanese drama of the same name, which I've also watched. It's kind of a weird plot, but just basically this wealthy guy, his corporation is going to tear down this factory on this island, and these guys that work at the factory, these two guys, they try to set up a plot for them to be able to blackmail him. So they spike his water with this stimulant. But unbeknownst to them, they're I'm trying to think it's the sister-in-law, who is Kim Mi-young. She is a office worker, and she's very timid and shy. But she had won a trip to this hotel that they're at. Oh, let me back up. The rich guy was going to the hotel originally. She proposed to his girlfriend, but she ends up not going to meet him at the hotel because she was offered a chance at a part she wanted. So he's there by himself, and Kim Mi-young wins a trip to this hotel, and she brings along her new boyfriend. And she ends up, instead of a random woman, they put the two guys that worked at that factory, paid to come into Egun is the wealthy man's room. She accidentally goes in, and they end up having a one-night stand. And then a short time after that, Mi-young discovers she's pregnant, and they're then forced by Egun's grandmother and Mi-young's mother to get married. So I know it's a crazy plot, but so it's just kind of following their relationship in this forced marriage when they both, she's, it's not that she doesn't like him, but she's just kind of apprehensive, and he has a girlfriend. So it's just about their changing relationship and being the forced cohabitation, forced marriage thing. And it's probably, I'm on episode 14, there's 20 episodes. If it stays consistent, because if you watch dramas, so many dramas have been good, and then the last few episodes, they totally miss the mark. They throw in weird things, or the end odd, and the ending's not satisfying. So I'm hoping this ends well. But so far, this probably is shaping up to be one of my favorite dramas of 2014. Because I really like it. It's funny. Funny with random stuff, and it's just, especially the Egun character, he's just so funny. His laugh is just hysterical, and it's romantic, and it's cute, and it's sweet. It could definitely shape up to be one of my favorite dramas this year, if it stays consistent. And that's probably my favorite one I'm watching currently, because it's everything that I look for in a drama. It's fulfilling that, so that's always good. Let's see. The only Japanese one I'm watching currently isn't a new one. It's from 2010. It's 9 episodes, which Japanese dramas are usually shorter than Korean dramas. I'm on episode 5. It's about a high school student named Heita, who it's going to be really complicated to explain it, but there's this, one of the faculty members finds this robot, and they bring it to the school, and Heita, presses a button on this robot, and it wakes up, and the robot looks just like a girl, and she views him as her new owner, her new master. And so they dress her up as a student at the school until they decide, or figure out what's going on and where she came from. And they name her Kyoto Karan. And it's just kind of it's like a normal J-drama, one of those that's like a high school setting, and it's really that slapstick comedy. Because Kyoto, she's a robot, so she doesn't understand things about humans, and it's just that it's pretty funny. So I like that. It's a cute, funny drama, and it's short, which is why J-dramas are fun, because they're just easy to get through and they don't tend to drag like a lot of K-dramas do. And the last drama I'm watching is also a really short one. It's called Love Sales. It's K-drama, 15 episodes, but each episode's like 7 minutes long, so really easy to get through. And the plot just centers on this young guy who's unemployed. He's kind of a loser. He hasn't dated a girl in years, and his name is Ma Da Chung. And his love cells are drying up. So Ne B comes to mentor him and help him find love. And I've only watched about 5 episodes, so they're still kind of, she's kind of still like, she has all these like things that can help him, and they've already picked a girl that they're trying to, that she's, Ne B is trying to help him ask out, and it's still like in the setup area, because 5 episodes in, 7 minutes long, it's going a little, you know, it's taking a little bit to get to any major plot points, just because it's a really short drama. But so far it's cute, it's fine, and it's just really easy to get through because it's so short. So yeah, but those are all the dramas that I'm watching. I will include links to all the drama pages on mydramalist.com. It's just a place that it's just like a database that has information about dramas, and you can create a profile and like keep up with the dramas you're watching and things like that. So I'll include that down below, and just like let me know what dramas you're watching, what do you think about these dramas, and if I should do like another currently watching and how often I should do it, or if I should just recap episodes of a certain drama. So just let me know, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye.